Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. H.A. Double, and welcome back to another post-fight wrap-up. Tonight, we had a chance to see Julio Cesar Chavez against Brian Vera, and boy, it was a great fight. I enjoyed every bit of it, from start to finish. I won't take up too much of you guys' time, so I'll get right to business. First off, I want to say hats off to Julio Cesar Chavez. He did a great job, and this was a must-win. The reason why it was a must-win is because after the devastating loss to Martinez and the whole marijuana, scandal after that fight, even though he lost, it was just a lot of bad press and negative press surrounding him. So tonight, he wanted to prove that he was still here, he could still contend with some of the best, and he proved that. He took a fight with a fighter in Brian Vera, who is a warrior. I mean, the kid is really, really a warrior. I mean, he hung in there and he took some serious shots. He also delivered some as well of his own, but just wasn't enough overall to beat Chavez. Chavez was throwing some missiles. I mean, some serious missiles, but he wasn't able to knock Vera out, and nor was Vera able to put Chavez down. The third round, for any of you, when you get a chance to see the fight, during the third round, Chavez stung Vera with a two-piece that kind of staggered him just a little bit. He didn't put him down, but just kind of staggered him a little bit. Vera kind of winced at him and smiled, which usually, from a fighter's aspect, means that you didn't hurt me, you didn't do anything to me. You're gonna have to do a little better than that. But you'll hear a lot of commentators and a lot of boxing trainers will tell you that usually means that overall the fighter did hurt him with the shot. But I don't really want to take anything away from either fighter. I don't want to take anything away from Vera. I felt like Vera needed to polish his defense a little bit better. That's something that he's going to have to work on in the future. Chavez threw wide, broad punches, and the left check hook was there all night long, and the right check hook. He got hit with the same punch in the same spot, and that's how Chavez was able to be effective. He threw more pass shots, and most of the time, with the shots that Chavez was throwing, it usually will end the fighter's night, but it just wasn't. This kid was a warrior. He really, really hung in there. He really, really, fought strong. He just wouldn't go anywhere. The eighth round is when I would say that Vera just started just kind of hang around, was just kind of trying to finish the fight. But it didn't seem like he was trying to defeat Chavez. Chavez was on the attack, on the kill. He kept pressing Vera, from, like I say, from start to finish, but it was high octane action. They traded shots in a phone booth, and you've seen it all. You've seen body shots being thrown. You've seen power shots being thrown, uppercuts, left uppercuts, right uppercuts from both fighters. They gave it all. But with that being said, I just once again want to tip my hat to Julio Cesar Chavez for a great performance and a great bounce back when he needed this win. He needed it. He needed it. He needed it. The commentators talked about possibly Chavez going up to the light heavyweight division to fight. I forget the actual fighter's name, but I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know if he should take those chances just yet. I think he should stick around in the middleweight division and see what other fights are out there. You gotta come up something, lady. Camera lady getting tired on me. You have to come up. I think he should wait and talk to his corner and see what they say and see what's best for him. I think he should take a couple more fights at the middleweight division before he decides to make a decision like that. But if the opportunity presents itself, that's usually where money is in big fights. You got a promoter that's willing to put out big money for big time quality opponent. And then by all means, you got to do what you got to do. That is these guys' livelihood. With that being said, man, like I told you, I wouldn't take up too much of you guys' time. That brings my post-fight wrap-up to an end. But before I go, I want to take this time out to send a special thanks and a big shout out to my boy Prediction King. Man, we've been missing you out here on these predictions as far as boxing wrap-ups go. You know, I know he's taking a hiatus for a while, but I know you'll be back, and I know that you'll watch this video. So I want to send a big shout out to you, man. Can't wait to see you get back to doing your thing as far as giving your post-fight thoughts and your predictions as far as fights go. Also, too, I want to send one out to my man Joseph Bailey, who's been a big supporter and watching my videos, commenting, leaving positive comments, and just, you know, being a breath of fresh air to me and what I do is when it comes to making these videos for you the people. So lastly, make sure, please don't forget to hit the like button at the end. Hit the like button at the end, favorite, subscribe, do it all. I really appreciate it, man. And to the next boxing wrap up, it's your boy Mr. H.A. Dalton. You all know my slogan. I'm out.